Here's a look at the emini S&P for Tuesday, June the 14th, 2011. We're looking here at the market profiles. The profiles are split off so that they will show the overnight session. These are the overnight sessions and the regular trading hours session. So this is what happened today, this is what happened yesterday. So when we left yesterday, I had mentioned that we wanted to monitor the market from approximately 65 to 71 to see what would happen. And then the next target up was 73 to see if the market could breach that. And then the next one above that was at 79. So obviously the market had a good vertical move higher overnight and really quite bullish as it used this price right here as support. It went through this one and then it held as support, went through this one, held as support, went through this one, held as support. So the day was pretty strong and we expect to see some more of it. What I've got here is something a little different. This is the overnight session only. And so this is where the market opened last evening, yesterday afternoon. And this bottom line that you see here is that 65 area. So you can see it came within a tick of it right here. It did pierce through that 71 pretty nicely. Then the next area was 73. You can see it paused here, but they came back and tested it to within a tick very early in the morning. This would have been about 6:45 a.m. Eastern Time. But you can see when the market got up here, very, very close, just came within a tick or two of that next known resistance area. So other than this price right here where the market really showed a good move, these barriers worked beautifully in the overnight trade. So what we have found is that several of our members are now using this when we are anticipating a potential vertical move, and they're able to use these levels that we have identified to place their orders when they know that the market has entered an area that has held and the condition is such that it offers us a tremendous trade entry opportunity based on the condition and the cycle of the auction. So just wanted to add this one as an extra chart today because during the regular trading hours you can see, and here's the profile here, even though we had this big move, had this big gap, and the market really had a pretty tight range today, which obviously makes it fairly difficult day trading. After all, today's range was less than 10 points, so and that's about 40% less than the average, even though the entire day's range was much greater than the average when you include the overnight session. So you can see here as the market rallied higher, our software did produce some short trades as it saw the market going up and getting rejected off of those highs. We actually only took this one long trade though, because once the market had held above 73 and then 79, and 79 is right here, so it obviously held above that. You can see that 79 was tested here, came up, and then came back down to test the 79 before moving higher. So we had a bullish bias going into the day, and as a result only took this one long trade that was in the green filter. It didn't really go, I mean it did go higher. It took quite a while to do it. Unfortunately it was one of those trades that was entered right around the lunchtime. This is about 1:30 or so Eastern Time, just between 1:30 and 2 o'clock Eastern Time, so about 1:45 I guess. So it was one, that's a quiet time of the day, so the market ended up by going sideways for a bit, and we just ended up by exiting that trade for break even. So that was actually the only trade that we took on the daytime frame, but we did have those other opportunities that I was just showing you based on what our belief was in the kind of move that we could have the next day. When we were looking at the market yesterday, and we knew we could have a break higher or lower, and it gave us that opportunity for some nice trades in the overnight session or late in the overnight session. So that's really it for today. We're looking at this area around 80 to 81 as support, and then down around 78. with our next target up really at today's high, which is about 86 and change, 87, and then above that around 96, another 10 points above today's high. So those are some numbers we're going to be using to monitor the market overnight tonight and then tomorrow. And the market's looking good. No reason to believe that this particular move higher here is bogus. It looks like it's for real. We'll certainly know more in the next day or two, but it does look good, and we will have that preference for trading the long side. So that'll be it for today. Any questions or comments, you can reach us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Questions and comments are always welcome. So that'll be it for today. Thanks, and we'll see you again tomorrow.